Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. Shayna here. Excuse me, I just took a sip of water. It made me a little phlegmy, I guess. I don't know. But this is going to be kind of a hodgepodge, mishmash color and chat. It's going to be a bunch of different things. So I am just going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing I want to say is this is kind of going to be our official announcement for the color along this month. Once again, this is Angelkova in August, so there will be the hashtag Angelkova in August 2020, and I am so excited. And what that is it is featuring our lovely artist Kameliya Angelkova. If I flip to the back here is all, whoop, my desk is a mess right now, and we'll get into that too, but my table, I should say. Here is all of her information, so I will go ahead and zoom you guys in a tad so that you can see that. Her Amazon page, her YouTube channel, Instagram, Pinterest, and her website. So if you are interested in purchasing any of her books, there is all the information that you need. If not, you can just use these videos, of course, as a regular color and chat, but I just wanted to get that out there for you. So she has a bunch of books. I only have 5. I would love to have all of them. Her focus is a lot on mandalas. She has a lot of mandala books, and she also has these wonderful little miniatures. So I think I said again that the hashtag is Angelkova in August 2020, and there's her name, so you know how to spell it. And yeah, it will just be me this month. Originally, I was going to co-host with Michelle from Kits and Caboodles, and unfortunately, she has had some hardships and lost one of her fur babies, and of course, no hard feelings whatsoever. I have told her this a million times, and she has let me know that if she does end up feeling like coloring or doing a video, that she may use one of these books, and that would be awesome, but I really hope that there's no pressure. I am totally fine. I wish her the best, and I just hope that I'm sending her healing vibes and prayers and all of that wonderful stuff. So yeah, but I have showed you guys these miniature books. We are going to be coloring out of this one today, and then I have spring miniatures, dream catchers to color. I just got this one a few hours ago. It showed up at my door, and this is her newest book, 50 Lovely Gnomes, and they are just so cute. And then if you guys watched my Happy Mail haul, you guys saw this one, Mandalas for Relaxation and Meditation, from the lovely Danny Buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly flip through these books for you guys instead of doing a separate video. I just wanted to do them in here. If you guys want to see a separate video, I totally can do that. We'll talk more about flip throughs later on in the video as long as I remember. But yeah, let's just jump into these. So this is Mandalas for Relaxation and Meditation, and these are really fun. There are no duplicates. My only complaint, oh goodness, I can't seem to get into frame today. My only complaint is that they're a little bit off center. I wish they were down just a tad so that they were in the center of the book, but you know what? That's just me being nitpicky. So they are just gorgeous. They are a little bit intimidating for me. I think what I'm gonna do with these pages is just kind of blindly pick colors. And not blindly, but you know what I mean, just not worry about it. I know Nikki in Niagara just kind of, she does blindly pick colors, so I kind of want to try that, and then I want to try to find some color palettes to do as well. So I don't know how many images are in this book. If I had to guess, I would probably say 50, because it's about the same thickness as the other books that say that they have 50 images. So I know I'm going fast, but you guys can always slow the video down. You can speed up and slow videos down on YouTube, which is awesome. But yeah, these are just really pretty. I love the ones with the hearts. This one's really pretty. I thought about doing one of these for you guys today, but I have an idea for this book, so you will see that video probably later this week. one's cool. That one's like, I don't know, Aztec-y or Mayan or something. And so is this one. I like the square ones. They're kind of cool. They're different. That one's really fun too. I don't know if it's adrenaline or what, but I like feel a little bit shaky. I think it might be medication as well. And I probably haven't drank enough water, but anyway. So then in the back, it shows you her other books. Again, I want all of them. Sliding out of frame here. Her beginner mandalas, and then just a regular mandala. Actually, this doesn't have all of her books, but quite a few of them. So that is that one. And then we have our 50 Lovely Gnomes, which is just so freaking cute. Look at the little mouse. I love it. I'm not really a gnome person, so I don't know. I just love her artwork. It's just so, so cute. And it's all kind of like a very similar style. Like the eyes have all of these different layers to them. Just very, very cute. And I really like this page, Notes and Wishes. I just think that's a really cool idea. But yeah, lots of animals in this book as well. So if you like coloring people and animals, you will be set. Honestly, there's a lot of variety in this book. I love this little cat. I had actually looked through here a little bit earlier because I was chatting with Jamie's Coloring Love, and I like never get the name right. And we were trying to figure out a buddy color. So we thought about doing one in this book, but we actually settled on one in Summer Miniatures, which I will show you guys too before we start coloring. Again, just trying to go quickly because I want to chat with you guys as well. So yeah, I hope you all participate in the color along. That'd be really cool. And her books are, I can't remember if I said this earlier. I think I started to and then didn't. They're really reasonably priced. They're like $5.99. I think the 101 mandalas ones are like maybe $7.99, which really is not bad. It is Amazon paper, so we all know what that means. But I can work with Amazon paper because most of my books are printed on it, so I feel like this one that I just shared, this one's like just a quintessential gnome. I don't know, it's just very gnomey. Birdos. That one's cute. I also really like Denise Collette's Gnomes in the Neighborhood book, but I don't know why I don't have that one. Her stuff, Denise's stuff is challenging to me. It's very zen-doodly in some parts. This one's really cute. I like that they have like seasonal ones as well. Robin's eggs. That's so adorable. I love the little couple pictures. That's cool. Caroling. This one's cute too. It looks like he's fishing in the teacup. Not sure why, but. And then we have landscape pages, which I really like. I think she, well, I mean, she might have just done it on her own, but probably got some feedback about landscape pictures and then doing them all in one section of the book. I really do like that when artists and companies do that. And this one's super cute. I kind of want to do it for this month because it is my birthday month. Woohoo! I'm old. No, I'm going to be 27, which means I'm closer to 30 than 20, which I guess I have been for a year now, but still. I don't know how to feel about that, but That one's really cute. It reminds me of Snow White, even though they're gnomes and not dwarves, but still. And there are more of her books. So she doesn't only have mandalas, but that's what I found her from. But she's got all of these other fantasy books as well. And this one is newer, so it does have all of the books in the back. And I'm hoping that this means that she's coming out with a fall and winter miniatures. I would love that. And I'm really liking this Christmas mandalas book as well. So yeah, lots of variety from her. So, thank you guys for hanging in there and listening to my announcement and the flip throughs. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know, I feel like I have a ton of flip throughs to get through this month because I've had a lot of well, I don't have to do them all at once, I know, but I have had a lot of flip through requests. So, let me know, friends, if you like to see more than one flip through at once like I usually do with my haul videos, or if you would rather me do individual flips. Terry Lynn, I'm looking at you because, and no, I'm just teasing. I'm not trying to call you out. But if you have a preference and would like to see the books individually, let me know. Because she would like to see all of the books that I got in Happy Meal. And I'm going back and forth on whether I want to put them all, minus of course that one, in one video or do them like individually, because it's quite a few books if I do them individually. But anyway, I flipped to this page because this is the buddy color that I am going to do with Jamie's Coloring Love, and I'm very excited. I'm not going to do this one with you guys today, but it will be done. Hopefully this month it will be finished. I'm hoping that doing a bunch of buddy colors is going to get me to at least color a little bit every night. My work schedule is going crazy again, but that's okay. But yeah, so I'm very, very excited about this picture. But what we're going to work on today is just going to be, where are you, sir? That first one that I flipped through, this little lizard. He's so cute. And he just reminds me of Florida and summer in Florida. And I'll zoom you guys in because we have lizards everywhere. So I pulled out all of my alcohol markers except for my Touch News because I forgot them honestly, and I looked at the color chart and I was like, nah, I don't need any of those colors because I've got them in these other sets. So let's get started. How is everybody doing? What are you working on? What are you coloring? I gotta find my color charts here. And I think I want to do Mr. Lizard here red. Or red orange. Let's see. What do we have here? Probably not in the spray markers. I'm thinking of seriously doing the Rouge Orange from the Cali Arts set. So let's do that. Is it R107? Nope, that's Vermilion. I should know this color by now because I use it in a lot of color by numbers. So hopefully it's still thriving. Let me look again. Oops, wrong one. It is 906. Why 906? I feel like I'm very close to the camera, so I hope it's not too loud for you guys. There it is. I thought that's what I grabbed, but I was wrong. So we'll just use the regular Cali Art today. I don't know if I want to do his little toe tips a different color. I think I do, so we're just gonna leave those like that. But yeah, how is everybody? Down here in Florida, we are looking at, well, I think it's downgraded now. I don't have anything behind my page. Oh no. Oh well, that's gonna be coverable. Dang it. How do I do this every single time, guys? I don't understand. Oh man. Alright, I will be right back. I'm just gonna pop up and run over to the computer. Or the printer. I just get so excited that I start coloring. Oh well, that'll be manageable. have a streak now, but oh well. I'd rather have the streak than ruin that page behind it, so. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, the weather is kind of crappy. It's been raining. The sun is out right now, so hopefully it stays that way. But we've got a tropical storm coming up the coast. It was a hurricane. Now it has, after it hit land, I guess over like the Bahamas and stuff, it has downgraded to a tropical storm. So I don't think we're gonna get a whole heck of a lot more than a thunderstorm, which is good. But it's supposed to hit mostly tomorrow, I believe, which kind of stinks because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So, and I was gonna go to the store. So we'll see how bad it's raining. If it's like really bad, I'll just forego Walmart. But I have to go to the appointment. I almost forgot about it. I was looking at my email today and I saw an email reminder and I was like, oh, I'm glad that came because I wouldn't have gone. I forgot. So yes. What else did I mean, I had so much I wanted to talk about now that I'm focusing on the lizard here. Should we name him? Uh-oh. Is that okay? Are we glitching? Okay, I think we're good now. I saw flashes on the iPad, so hopefully it wasn't glitching for you guys. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just me moving is what I'm seeing. I apologize if I say a lot. I know I do, and I'm trying to work on that, but it's hard. It's a hard habit to break. I just don't like the silence, so then I fill it with an Oh my gosh, last week I felt like, at first I felt like the color chat was a total disaster. I just felt like I was all over the place, which I always am all over the place, but like even worse last week. Not last month, well I guess it was last month, but still. And I almost added in like a little clip that was like, I'm sorry for this color in chat, but I didn't do it because when I watched it back, it wasn't as bad as I thought. There was only one place where I like totally lost it, and that was when I started working on the Hannah girl's eyes, because I started talking about the dentist appointment that I had last week and fluoride, and then I just stopped. But nobody commented on it, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, so why I brought that up last week was because I had this fluoride on my teeth and I felt like it was making me talk funny, because it's this goop that they like paint onto your teeth, and you can eat and stuff with it on there, but it's like really sticky. It like kind of glues your mouth shut. I don't know, it was really weird. And that's why I wanted to ask if you guys have experienced that, or if like if you still I get fluoride treatments because my teeth are not great. And I just bumped the camera with my head, I'm sorry. So I still opt for them. But when I was a kid, they used to put like this massive tray in your mouth with a bunch of goop, and it was like the worst thing ever. So I much prefer this painting on my teeth thing, even though it's sticky and weird. So yeah, that happened last week. But I don't like the dentist, but it's not like the worst experience ever. Because my teeth are bad. I feel like everything's glitching. I really hope this is okay. I think it's just slow. I think there's a lag between what I'm actually doing and what I'm seeing on the camera. But we'll see. Yeah, it was a pretty uneventful week. Not much happened. I worked. I didn't work as much as the week before, but I still worked. Today is actually Sunday, and I am off. I traded my days off because one of the girls I work with had not a dentist, some kind of appointment that she couldn't miss. So we are able to trade our shifts around, which is nice. So I was like, I'll trade you. I'm really not digging the Monday, Tuesday off that much, but I think it's just going to be something to get used to. And then once I do it, it'll be all right. But, no. Oh, man. Go figure, right? Oh, well. We'll make that rock dark. And then, luckily, it hit him right in the spot that's going to be orange anyway. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you this story. I don't think I did before. It's a work story. So I've been closing most nights, and when we close, we clean everything, like deep clean everything. So I don't know what I was closing that night. It doesn't matter. But I was done early anyway. We were finished, and our coordinators, who are basically like our managers, they come over and they inspect everything. So they make sure the counters are actually clean, and they check under the cabinets to make sure that's clean, all that stuff. So our coordinator was checking under the cabinets, and it's probably not going to be as funny to you guys as it is to me because I know him, and he's like very serious, and well, not always, but with me he is, and he's very like pretty straight-laced. Doesn't show a lot of emotion. He's young, but he was checking under the cabinet, and it's a metal cabinet, and for the life of me, I was standing behind him so I could see what was going on, and he opens it, and there's something in there, and it looked like a feather, and I was like, how the heck did that get in there? Whatever. And then he closed it, and then he opened it again, and he went to reach in to brush out whatever was in there, and he like jumps up and he's like, oh my god, it's a lizard. There was a little tiny lizard. He was probably like that big, like maybe that big, but his tail was like that long, and he was somehow up underneath the cabinet that's like, luckily we don't keep anything in there. I think it might have even been under the sink, but no idea how he got in there without anybody noticing, or because I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's any pipes or like holes back there that he could have gotten in from the outside. So who knows how he got in there, but it was so funny to see him jump like 5 feet in the air. But of course we caught the lizard in a cup and we took him outside, and he was fine. He was probably a little scared, but he was all right. But that just goes to show you that these lizards get in everywhere. And speaking of, there was one that had died. This is not meant to be sad, and its skeleton blew up like around our area, and I had seen it for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. And then one day I was home and I was sitting on the couch, and I looked over, and the skeleton was on our floor, and I was like, what? Oh my god. So I picked it up in a tissue and I threw it out. But the only explanation I have is that, so with all of the syrups and stuff that we work with at work, it gets very, very sticky. And my shoes get very, very sticky. So I think I tracked him in on my work shoes and didn't know it. But it freaked me out. I was like, how did that get in here? And at first I was like, who is like, I don't know. I got paranoid real quick and I was like, who planted this? But yeah, the lizards are a staple of Florida. Honestly, there could be worse things. They're not big, they don't do anything, they don't bother you, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. I think this right here is his underbelly, so I think I'm gonna make that like a deeper red. Ow. Or well, maybe not red, but orange. Let's see what we got here. Maybe that vermilion color. Yeah, let's do that. That I picked up earlier. Oh no, my chart hit the ground. Darn. Actually, let's do his toes that color too. Yeah, I like that. And then we're gonna make his spots yellow. I don't know, that's just what this is what I've seen in my head since I saw this picture and tagged it. I've really been into just like coloring with markers lately. I just haven't had the energy to use my pencils. And I don't know, I think I'm learning more about myself as a colorist through the channel because I really like markers. And I do like to go over stuff with pencil because it's faster. I like instant gratification. I think that's the problem of using pencils for a whole picture, because it is satisfying in the moment. I really do like it, but I want to get the picture done, and I want to get it done now, kind of, a lot of the time. Not always, but not even most of the time, but I do, like, that's how I feel, so, yeah. I don't know if we can even tell a difference. It's hard for me to tell because I've got every freaking light in the room on, because then it kind of takes away from the shadow. When I just use the overhead light, it really gives the shadow of the phone onto the page. So then I bring the other living room light over and turn both of those lights on. So it is very bright in here, and it kind of distorts how I see the colors. It looks good on camera. Let's see. You can tell a little bit of a difference, I think. So guys, we are almost at 400 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? What's 314? Dang it. Oh, this is like yellow. I think this is the color. Yeah. We're almost at 400 subscribers. I can't believe it. We may even be at that by the time this video goes up, because, again, this is Sunday. This video probably won't go up until Tuesday, because I wanted to stick to like my regular schedule that I've finally figured out, I think, if my days are going to be Monday and Tuesday for who knows how long. So I'm gonna stick to putting this up on Tuesday, but I just posted my completed pages video for the month. Oops, I really went over on that, but that's okay. I wasn't very careful around the spots. Or scales, whatever you want to call these. But yeah, so it's super exciting that we're almost at 400. We're at 398 as of right before this video. That's where I was going with that. Which is super duper exciting. Oh, my hairs, my little flyaway hairs. Oh my gosh, I think I don't remember if I mentioned this in a video or not, but for work we have these bonnets that we have to wear. Instead of like a hairnet, we wear these bonnets, and the one that I had like a comb in the front, so I could push it like back into my hair and then it would stay, and I would still clip it in because it would slide, especially when my hair is clean. But all of the comb things broke off from me washing it. So now my little baby hairs in the front, when I pull my hair back, like fray out and they tickle my face in my mask, and it's not cool. So I've taken to hairspraying my hair, like at least the top, so that the little wispies don't tickle me. That's the other thing about like the masks for work. I've been washing them in the washing machine because I'm too lazy to hand wash them. And I don't dry them in the dryer because they'll shrink, but they are starting to like get, I almost said pimply, like, oh, what are they called? Pilly, like when you wash things and they get the little pillies on them, little fluff balls. They're starting to get that way, and it tickles the crap out of my nose. So I don't know if I should lint roll them or what, but I can't stand there for these. Next week I have 3 more 12-hour shifts and 6 days in a row, because I did this to myself this time though, because I traded shifts. But I don't know. I keep going back and forth because right now if we call out, we don't get any points. But at the same time, I'm like, first of all, I want the money. But also I would feel really bad because people have been calling out left and right and I don't want to leave my team hanging. So I would really, oh, that's his leg, whoops. So I would really feel bad about calling in. But they're like kind of working us like crazy right now. We just don't have enough staff. And I think that's because of being in such a small space. Because before the pandemic, we were literally crawling over each other at points during the day. So to get to things and to prep things, and yeah, that would not fly right now. But I've taken to not wearing my face shield when I'm at greeter because we're allowed to, so I'm not taking it upon myself. And when I'm in like support positions, because I'm not right next to somebody all the time, I'm able to distance myself. But oh my gosh, speaking of greeter, yesterday, oh, it was killing me. People kept coming up to ask me questions and they would stand like shoulder to shoulder with me and I can't back up because there's nowhere to go. And I was like, oh my God, get out of my face. Like, you are way too close. I know we have masks on, but 6 feet people. At least give me 3. Oh, it was making me crazy. I was like, what the heck? Back up. Don't like it. I don't know you. Back up. And then there was this lady. So our store is set up like, I mean, it's easy to figure out. There have been lines on the ground since the beginning of time, and now there's even more lines to make sure people are 6 feet apart and all that. But we have these dots also while you're waiting for your drink that you have to stand on. So we're able to keep people separate. So there's like 5 dots over here, and then the line is here, and it goes. So if the cash registers are where this marker is, and the door is. Where am I? The door is back here. You come in, you go like this, you go down, and you go up to the registers. Like, it's not that hard, and there's lines on the ground. So I had my hand up, but we have to signal to each other because there's the 5 dots over here. So if there's less than like 3, I'll put my hand up, and I'll say like, to the registers, you only have 2 spots. Where's my hand? Rah! Like 2, and then 1, and then we'll hold. So I was holding and standing there, and this lady comes over and she's like, what, so are we supposed to follow you? And I was like, no, the line is over there. And of course I didn't say it like that. I was very nice about it. I was like, well, are you trying to exit or are you ordering? Because sometimes people will just walk through. They'll like decide they want to get out of line and then they'll leave. And she was like, no, we're trying to order. And I was like, okay, you're gonna stand over there. Like, the line is over there. And then I was bad, and I looked at my coworker from across the room, and I rolled my eyes. And another guest saw me and started laughing. And I was like, oh, I just looked at her, and I smiled. And I know she couldn't see me, but I'm sure my face, but I knew she could tell I was laughing too. And she just was like, I'm sure you deal with that all the time. And I just kind of nodded my head, trying to discreetly, because the woman was still there. Like, she was still right across from me. Yeah, I should not have. That was bad on my part. That was bad, Shayna. But it was pretty funny when you think about it. Alright, so I think I want to do a blend of some sort on this guy. But I can't decide if I want to do greens or... Ooh, what's this color? Ooh, that would be pretty. This turquoise green light with... maybe ocean green? That's emerald green. Do you guys know if succulent... This is when I wish I was, like, live. Do you guys know if succulents are, like, dark to light or light to dark? Like, is the tip light or is it dark? I want to say it's light. Oh, I don't know where ocean green is. I don't remember what color it is. I could just get up and get my sheet that fell on the ground, but why do that? Ooh, actually these two might go really well together. Let's try on my blotter page. Ooh, I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna make, let's see. Maybe make the tip that color. Let's just try it and see. I think I like that a lot. Oh, I'm so indecisive. Let's see. Let's just try it. We shall experiment, like always. I feel like I should be Shayna in Colorline Experiments or something. And then let's grab this tip. Ah, work faster. Do we like that or do we not like that? I kind of like that, I think. But I think I need to go up and down rather than side to side. Let's see. Yeah, I think that will give me a better blend if I do that. Yeah, 100%. And then let's take the horizon green again. Oh yeah, that is much, much better. Yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot. I wonder, can you, no, I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna try that this video. But let's see, I'm gonna turn the book. Let's see, what else happened at work? Not much, just people standing too close. It's like, man, back up. I also did some massive and unnecessary shopping. All my shopping is right next to me. Because our 50% ended on Friday. So I took advantage and I went shopping at Disney Springs. And it was a lot of fun. The first day I went was Wednesday before work, because I didn't start until 2 o'clock. So I went on Wednesday, and I had a lot of fun. I went by myself. I mean, I didn't go with anyone, but it was still fun. Alright. This is, okay, maybe I'll move on to something that I'm gonna straight color, because I'm not chatting, because I'm focusing on blending this out. But I actually really, really like how it looks as it dries more and more. So yeah, let's straight color something. Let's do these rocks, I think. Let me just get up and get my... I don't even have to get up. I just need to move back. I'm so lazy. But anyway, with shopping, I definitely treated myself. I got myself some Spirit jerseys, which are just long sleeve shirts with Walt Disney World across the back and some designs. I got myself some earrings, but then I did a bunch of Christmas shopping. So that was fun as well. Let's see. I think I want to do like brownish rocks, brownish gray rocks. That's Kameliya art. What was I just looking at? Oh, Spree. I wonder. So I think I'm gonna go with warm gray 6 maybe. I don't know. This is hard. Let's see. Let's do the cactus flowers instead, actually. Because I know I want these to be yellow, like a bright yellow. So let's go with Y107. And so far I've only been using Kameliya arts so far. what else was I gonna say about shopping? Oh yeah, so Wednesday was good. And then I was like, I had to go to work. So I went right before work and then just drove over from Springs to Hollywood Studios, which is like a 5-minute drive. And then I went to work. And then I went on Friday and I went after work. And that turned out to be kind of a mistake because I went at this is vivid pink. I kind of want cerise, but I kind of want cerise to be those. Oh, this is so hard. Cactus flowers, why do you do this to me? I'm so dramatic. All right, let's see. What the heck? I keep mixing up my... Ooh, let's do those vivid purple from the Spree set, which is number 85. Was trying not to scream into the mic. What's it saying? Oh, Springs on Friday. Yeah, that was a mistake. It was absolutely freaking packed. The big Disney store, World of Disney. We call it WOD. We just WOD, WOD. So if I ever say that, it means World of Disney. Disney cast members have abbreviations for everything, almost. So World of Disney, the line was like wrapped literally around the building backstage. It was crazy. But we got in really, really fast. I think because people go in and leave all the time, that because it's such a big store, that they were able to get us in and out without like hitting capacity. So I did a lot of Christmas shopping there for parents, grandparents, and friends children mostly. So I got most of the shopping done. Of course, I got some more stuff for me. Got some earrings, like I said. I got some clothes that I probably don't need, but it was 50% off, so yeah. But yeah, oh, and then I got some like Christmas ornaments and stuff. And actually today, Sunday, August 2nd, is one of my best friend's birthdays, so happy birthday. I don't think she watches these videos, but so I got her something for her birthday that I'm gonna send out with a package that I've had forever for her. So that was fun. And then yeah, World of Disney was like the biggest line, but I had worked 8:45 to 5 and then went over there, and then by the time I was like done at World of Disney, I was like, I'm going home. I'm so tired. I was so tired. I was just like, it's not worth it. And in October, we'll get our friends and family discount, which is 40%. So I was like, I'll pay the extra 10% then if I see something, but I can't do this anymore. My feet were screaming. Because at that point, it was like 8 o'clock at night. So I'd been on my feet for 12 hours, and I was like, I'm done. Going home. So yeah. So that was good. What else happened this week? Oh, last week after I filmed my color and chat and I was talking about going to get Thai food, I went to go get Thai food and I got rear-ended. So don't worry, everything's fine. The car is fine. It was literally just a tap. But you know, when you get hit, it's like a jolt. And I was like, what the And I know I said a bad word and I almost said it then. But I was like, what the heck? And I was so annoyed. And I thought the person was going to drive away, but they followed me in. And it was kids. Like, this kid was like 17. And his sister, who had to have been like 14. And they looked so scared. And nothing was wrong with the car. I got out, I checked. And I was like, are you guys okay? Because once I saw it was kids, then I lightened up. I was expecting like a Karen. And sorry if your name is Karen, but I think most people know what that term means now. And I apologize if you don't like it, but I was expecting it was like a very nice car, and I was expecting a woman to start blaming it on me. Because then, of course, you get hit, and you're like, did I not have my turn signal on? But I knew I had my turn signal on. But anyway, it was these kids, and they looked so scared. And I was like, are you okay? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And there was no damage. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. There was like a tiny little crack on my bumper, but whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's not detrimental. If they didn't hit my tires, like, nothing was wrong with the car. So I'm not gonna exchange information as long as their car's okay, which it was. And I was just like, just be more careful next time, guys, and be safe, and just let them go on their way. I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want to be the Karen, of course, and I mean, I wasn't happy about it, but it was an accident, and I just said, just be more careful, like, don't tail people so closely. Because it was weird. Well, not weird, but as I was, like, turning, I was like, man, that person's close, and then whomp, bump, and I was like, oh, dang it. It was just one thing I didn't want to have to deal with. Okay, let's do that color for these big old cactuses in the back. But yeah, everybody's fine. And then, I didn't even want to tell this story, but I'm gonna, because it happened yesterday. Danny, don't hate me, I didn't mean it. But I was on my way to work, and I hit a turtle. I didn't know it was a turtle until I was like right on top of it, and I tried to swerve, but I still hit it. And I am telling you, I cried. I didn't just like shed a few tears. I sobbed all the way to work. All the way to work I sobbed. I mean, which is like 10 minutes from where I hit the thing. But I was just like, oh no. I was like, I'm sorry. Because I know that when turtles get hit, it's not good. Like, often. And I've stopped to pick turtles up, and had I known it was a turtle, I would have stopped and I would have moved him across the road. But I didn't. And I hit him, and I cried. I felt so, so bad. I still feel bad. Because I saw him fly in the rearview mirror. But I know that when you hit turtles, like, I really hope that he just died instantly. Because sometimes they don't, and then they suffer because their shell's cracked, and, like, it's painful, and I just really hope that that's not the case. If I keep talking about it, I'm gonna cry again. But I felt so bad. Obviously I still feel bad because I'm still talking about it. Oh, I texted my mom and I was like, I hit a turtle. She was like, it happens. I was like, I know, but I'm sad. Yeah, I cried all the way to work. And it was like close to the same spot where I got pulled over, and I'm like, I need to stop going this way to work. I need to go the back way and just leave earlier. But I know that's not gonna happen. I just need to be more careful, I guess. I don't know, my anxiety kicks in when stuff like that happens, like coincidences like that, and I'm like, I'm gonna get in a serious accident. Since my serious accident, so yeah. I shouldn't think like that, but my anxiety brain is like, just be careful, which I always try to be. This is like the perfect cactus color. Wow, we're already almost at an hour. I feel like I had so much to say. But yeah. Oh, I had written some stuff down from last week, like about my color and chat feeling like a mess, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. This one's a little better. But also, like with the dentist, after I left the dentist, it was pouring down rain. I was on the phone with my grandma, and I just sat in the car for a while, and then when I decided to leave because I thought it was over, I was just like following the storm. So it was rain that we were going 40 miles per hour on the highway, on the turnpike. We were going 40 miles per hour. It was that heavy. I think I want to take, what color is this? And this might be a terrible decision, but we shall find out. Yeah, I think I want to take that and I want to trace over these lines. Just try to give it some dimension. Yeah, actually I like that. So yeah, there was that. Let me see, what else did I write down? Not a lot. Because I don't want my color and chats to feel scripted, of course, but sometimes there's things I want to mention and I write them down. Oh, about getting rear-ended. Oh, I've decided that my, I don't know what that says. Anyway, that like my favorite emoji is the purple heart. So that's what I've kind of been signing everything with. I feel like when I comment back to you guys, sometimes I feel like I need some kind of signature, and I'm trying to like just drop that, but my little purple hearts are here to stay. So again, if I'm not commenting on your comments very quickly, I do apologize, but life is busy right now, and also sometimes I'm not seeing them and it's not letting me know when you guys comment, and that's really annoying. So YouTube, get your stuff together, man. But I still stand by my point that I really wish that I had the community tab, and I also really wish that YouTube would bring back direct messaging. With that one I do and I don't. Because there's a lot of trolls out there now, and I think that's why the messaging went away on YouTube. And I'm talking like there was messaging like years ago when I was in middle school and made a YouTube account. Like that was when you could message each other on YouTube. Wow, I was totally phantom coloring. But yeah. I have like random thoughts all throughout the week, and then I don't ever talk about them. Oh, I was watching, or actually, yeah, well, we'll start with this. I was watching Kate today, Kate's Coloring Haven. She went live today, so I was able to catch some of that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to participate as much because I was making phone calls. I had to call in a prescription. I had to call the doctor I don't know what happened with my doctor, but I don't know. He canceled our appointment, and so I had to reschedule with somebody else, which is fine. It's just a physical. I don't really care. But I had to get that done while I was thinking of it, and I had to call in my prescription and then email my female doctor for... I really like that. I think I'm going to do the other ones like that too. Just do a different flower. Or should I do it a different green with the same dark green? What color is this? Grass green. That's like a yellow green, I think. Yeah. Let's do this color. See how it goes. Yeah, this might be a long color in chat, friends. What was I saying? Oh, about the doctor. I had to email her because... So, okay, this might be too much information, but the birth control that I take is the NuvaRing. So we'll just put it like that. If you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you can Google it if you want. But that's what I use. And usually it comes, the prescription is 3. Every time you get it, it's 3. But this prescription, you only get 1 ring. So I just refilled my last one, so I had to email her and be like, hey, like this isn't gonna last me a year until I see you again. Do you need to see me again before you can refill it, or can you just send it to the pharmacy? So I emailed her just through like the patient portal, so I'm just waiting to hear back, but I had to get that done. I've been meaning to do that forever and I just kept forgetting. So I'm glad to have that adulting stuff done. Tonight I have to do more adulting and do all of my laundry. I have so much laundry. I have to do my sheets and my towels. Ugh. But I also really just want to color. So maybe I'll save the laundry for tomorrow. We'll see. I started to talk about, oh yeah, that's why I started to talk about it, because I was watching Kate, and then I really wanted to chat more, but I had to do all that stuff. And then sadly, on her stream, she was streaming, and her partner had an incident well, I mean, it's public knowledge if you guys watch her video. He had a seizure, unfortunately, and that was kind of scary. It reminded me, one of my old roommates gets seizures sometimes, and she would, in the aftermath, have like a very foggy brain, and there was a couple of times actually where she left the apartment and we didn't know where she went, and she had made it like about a mile down the road. And she was fine, but it was very, very scary for all of us. Yeah, it was not a fun time, but I don't think she does that anymore. I hope. I don't know. She's been living back home. This is just a darker green. It kind of looks black, but that's okay. So yeah, anyway, it just reminded me of that. So I do feel for Kate, and I do hope that everything is okay. But yeah, I have so many videos to catch up on too, because I've been wanting to watch everybody's finished pages. So I've been putting a lot of videos on double speed. So I do have a few more to catch up, and then I think I'm caught up. I put everything in save to watch later, and then I watch that playlist. So, and then I watched, right before I got on here, I watched Danny Buttons, her coloring challenge cup, and that is such a cool idea, Danny. I commented on your post, but that is such a cool idea. Like, I'm so excited about it. That is so cool. I don't know what color, whoops, I put the spree marker in the Kameliya art bag. Let's do a bright pink, I think. I don't know if I want to use vivid pink or cerise. So this is vivid pink, and then we have cerise. I think I want to use, oh, that is a tough one. I think I want to use vivid pink, and I've already got it in my hand. So let's do that. Yeah, okay, I think I have an idea. I think I'm going to use vivid pink on this and cerise on these. So yeah, I watched her coloring cup challenge, which is really fun, and I don't want to steal your idea, Danny. Of course, it is your idea, and I will totally give you credit, but I totally want to do some of those prompts. The non-dominant hand one sounds really interesting, and that's where you color with your non-dominant hand. So I'll just pick a simple picture and something that I don't care about doing well, obviously. But that sounds really fun. I also have to do Jamie's highlighter challenge. I just got a pack of highlighters, so I do plan to do that. Oh no, this looks like a watermelon. Oh no, my friends. Oh no. Oh well. It can be a watermelon. We're gonna christen these the watermelon cactus. Oh no. Oh well. Do you guys, okay, I don't know if you guys watch anything but color too, but I watch other crafting channels as well, and then of course my drama channels, but we won't talk about that today, because there's not much going on right now, just same old shit. Ooh, excuse me, same old stuff. Let me grab a sip of water here really, really fast. My big old Yeti, I love this thing. I had put ice in it the other day, like mid-shift, and it lasted all day. the ice did. So I was like, this thing is the best. So, not sponsored, not affiliated, of course, but if you're ever looking into like a tumbler or something, definitely get one. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if you guys watch any other... That might have supposed to have been yellow, but that's okay. It's pink now. Any other crafting channels or anything, but I've talked about Nerdy Crafter before, and then her Nerdy Jackie vlog channel. Nerdy Crafter is awesome. If you like just like fun videos, she does craft kit reviews, which are so fun, and she like sculpts and stuff. She's an artist, but it's really cool. It's a fun channel. It's a fun place to be. And then I watch Mariah Elizabeth, and Mariah is Moriah, and she is also an artist. She's like she's an artist, like Jackie's a sculptor, I guess I should say, and then she does like just really fun videos. She doesn't consider herself an artist, but I do. And then Mariah is like an artist, like she paints, she draws, but she also does squishy makeovers, which are like those squishy animal things or foods or whatever. She makes them over, like it's so cool how she does it. But she was saying how she like is trying to avoid watermelon and, well, okay, maybe not watermelon, but strawberry themed squishies and stuff. Oh no. Oh well. I think these were supposed to be, no, we're good. Okay. But she was trying to avoid strawberry themed pictures, and she does a lot of watermelon themed ones too. So now I'm just like kind of chuckling inside about how this looks like watermelon. It just reminds me of her. But yeah, you should go check out their channels. I mean, they have huge, like millions of followers. So they're just very, very fun channels to watch. And Mariah posts a lot on Instagram. I think Jackie does too, but my Instagram is flooded with ColorTube and just coloring pages, so, and dogs. And dogs. Because I miss animals. Miss having a dog. But anyway, yeah. So, go follow them. They're a lot of fun. But I've also had quite a few of you guys reach out to me as well, which is really, really cool. Don't hesitate to email me. I don't know if she wants her name mentioned, but a subscriber reached out to me and sent me a bunch of like questions to answer, which I'm really excited to do. So I will do that in an upcoming video. She sent me a lot of Disney questions to answer, and she also said, like, why don't you take like Disney landscapes and Disney like land, like, or ride themes and color your pages that way. And I was like, that is so smart. Because I know, Danny, you do like princess and character themed pages, which is really cool, and I'll probably do that too. But I thought that the like taking like living with the land, for example, and doing a page with colors that remind me of that would be really cool. Or like Tower of Terror, or the one that comes to mind, of course, is where I work, the Trolley Car Cafe. We're like gold and yellow, but then we also have like our costumes are pink and green. So yeah, that was really cool, and I really appreciate you reaching out to me, and I do plan to answer those questions. I just was not prepared today. I want to copy and paste and print them out because I film on my phone, so I can't really look at my phone, and well, I could prop up my computer, but that takes up even more space on the table, so that would be a little bit hard. And we're already at 1 hour and 4 minutes. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, so please, like, never hesitate to reach out to me. My contact info is below. I mean, if you're gonna be mean, don't. But I don't foresee any of you guys that follow me right now trolling me. So please feel free to reach out. yeah, I am just so excited about everything. I'm really hoping to color more this month than I did last month. Again, I got a bunch of buddy colors lined up, so that's exciting. So I'm hoping that's what motivates me to color more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put off my adulting. I did enough adulting today, and I'm just gonna color the rest of the day. It is like so sunny outside right now, it's ridiculous. It's like, I feel like it's the calm before the storm. But it did say that stuff isn't supposed to start till like 2 a.m. So I may be passed out by then. I've been actually going to bed and getting up at a decent time because of my work schedule. And even when I don't set an alarm, I tend to now get up around 8 o'clock, which I can't complain about. So, I feel like I haven't said as much this video. That's good. I feel like when I'm chatting, it's fine. It's just when I'm trying to really get my thoughts together about something or about what I'm looking at, I'm usually like distracted. I've been diagnosed for a long time with ADD, which now, if you're going to be real technical, doesn't exist anymore. It's only ADHD with different types. But anyway, I don't really have the hyperactivity. It's just I am very distractible. So I think that's some of it. It's just, I have a squirrel brain. Today is not as bad, but I've also taken my medication today. So that always helps when I take my meds. There's days when I don't, just because if I'm just gonna chill at home, then I don't really need to focus. I take it, of course, for work mostly. But on a day like today, when I had stuff I needed to get done and I really wanted to focus on coloring, then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my meds. That helps a lot. That yellow helps reduce the watermelon shade quite a bit. I was gonna go back in over this with pencil, but I don't think I want to anymore. I'm really liking how this looks. And I don't want to turn the camera off, but I also don't want this to be a 2-hour video. I don't know, I miss chatting with you guys throughout the week. I don't know. Because I film, like I said before, basically all at once. I'm going to try to clean up some edges here with my blender. So then I do go like a whole week without, I chat to some of you guys on Instagram and all that, but like actually talk it doesn't happen very often. So I do miss it. When I get to come back, I realize how much I've missed chatting with you guys. So I don't know. I don't want to flood this channel with color and chats, of course, but some of the ideas that I have for videos, it would kind of be a color and chat. So yeah. Alright, let's actually do this rock, and then I will let you guys go, even though I don't want to. What's praline is that? It's really brown. Oh, I can't decide. Why are rocks so hard? Oh, I kind of like this tan color. That's I think that would be really good, actually. Ooh, I'm always attracted to yellow ochre, but I don't know, would tan clash with my lizard? No, I think it would be alright. What do we have in Spree? Mostly grays. Let's go with tan, which is 222, R222. That made me think of Star Wars, R222. I'm such a nerd. So let me see here. This is rock. Right under the window. Let's bring out big guns. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Dang it. hope you guys participate in the color along. And feel free to tag me in anything. Like, if you guys are posting on Instagram and you want me to see something, just tag it. And I know I've said this before, but if you have any friends who you think would like the channel or something like that, please feel free to share it. We do this not to keep it to ourselves. We want to share our love with everybody, so please feel free to go ahead and share this video with whoever you feel like, or any of the videos. And again, it is much, much appreciated. I never expected to already have, I mean, I hoped one day I'd get to 500, but I never expected the channel to grow this fast. So all I can say is thank you to everybody who has said, hey, go check Shayna out, or like anything like that at all, because I don't know, y'all are just amazing. And I love you all so much. Let's see. Yeah, this actually looks really good with his, I almost said his skin tone, but I guess it is his skin tone, huh? He is a lizard, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have skin. Ooh, oh, sorry. Let's move this a little bit. Let's zoom you guys in a little bit too, so then, whoops, wrong way. When I zoom you in, there's less of a chance of my head getting in the way. But I do have the iPad set up like right in front of me, but I can only see it out of the corner of my eye, so I can't see everything that I'm doing. I just glance up once in a while to make sure like I'm in frame and stuff. Yeah, so I was thinking about this too. This is really random, but it just popped into my head because I was thinking about like my setup. I watched a couple of videos, I think it was this week, maybe last week, of and if I mentioned this before, I do apologize, but of people's like room tours and stuff, and that is so cool. But I couldn't ever really do one because everything is such a mess. I live in such a small apartment. I'm literally coloring in our dining room table, which we don't use. We don't sit at the dining room table. There's a massive streak right there. Whoops. I just didn't think about going back and forth. I was so focused on that little area. As you can tell, I do love my alcohol markers, but I'm still learning. I've only had them since last Christmas, really, like good ones that I've used consistently. So I am trying. Let's see if we can cover this orange from where I dropped my marker. I forget who I was talking to. Oh, it was Madison. She was like, I hope you don't mind me telling this story, Madison, but she was like, have you ever like been watching something funny and coloring at the same time? She was like, I don't suggest it. But there have been times where I've been watching things and they like, I'm really focused on it, and then I rest my marker on the page and I'm like, ah, no, you get like this big dot. So I have really been, I've mentioned this in the last video too, like just feeling accepted into the community, and it's really awesome. Again, when I was watching Kate today, she was like, oh, I loved your color in chat and all this stuff, and it was just so sweet. She's so sweet. Everybody is. I love this community so much. Of course, there are always people who just want to ruin it for everybody, but I haven't experienced that yet, and that's amazing. We'll see if I ever do. But I'm pretty much the kind of person that I'm like, whatever. Think of me what you want to think of me, and if you don't like me, then don't follow me and don't be here. But if you do, I love you and appreciate you and all that. But I don't know, just be a decent person, people. And if you don't like something, just don't say anything. I don't know. I'm old school that way, I guess. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Isn't that in Bambi too? Thumper's like, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. He's like swaying back and forth. I think of Disney references for just about everything. Such a freaking nerd. Oh well. Again, don't care too much. I love it, and yeah. I've been yawning a lot lately. I think wearing the mask, like, I know it doesn't like do anything to your oxygen, but I think just it makes me tired for some reason, because I find myself yawning a lot. But usually when I'm yawning, I'm on positions where like I'm bored. Because we're in a position for 2 hours, and that's a lot. And when you're standing at greeter and there's nobody coming in, yesterday I think I did like 5 laps around the store because there was nobody coming in at the time. And I was like, I have to keep my legs moving or my knees are gonna lock up. So it's kind of weird. We'll get like these rushes and then nothing. Like the morning's busy and then it'll die down, and then around like 2, 3-ish, I guess everybody wants like their second win. So then we get another little rush. And then after that it's kind of dead until like right before we close. Fitco figure. But yesterday I was at greeter the last hour of my shift and I was like, I can't. I'm so bored. So I started walking around the store. I didn't know what else to do. I swept. One of my coworkers was like, oh, are you that bored? And I was like, yes, I am. There's nobody coming in the store. I can't conversate with anybody. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm so awkward at small talk if nobody talks back. Because some people will just, like, start talking to you, and then it's easy. But I'll be like, hey, how's your day going? And especially right now when you can't hear anything. And then they'll be like, oh, it's good. And that's it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know. I just get very, I think this is part of the succulent, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to do that green. I get, like, I'm an awkward person. When I don't, like, when we're not real close or something like that, I'm quite shy, which you wouldn't think from these videos, maybe, but I am, in real life, quite shy. And then sometimes I talk too much, so, like, I'll, like, just elaborate on a point too much, and then I'm like, why didn't you just stop? You made your point. So, yeah. I think we all get like that sometimes, but my anxiety brain gets the better of me sometimes, and I'm like, they think you're an idiot. When that's probably not the case. So, anyway, I don't really want to end the video on that note, but yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going with this color combination. I really like that. It's really fun. So the only issue I'm having is that it's bleeding into these leaves a little bit, the bottom part of the dark part, but I think it'll be all right. I think it'll blend together okay. I am really liking how it is turning out. So this is probably the longest color and chat I have done. So I do hope you enjoy it. I know it is long, and I know some of you guys don't like that so much, but again, watch it on double speed if you want. Yeah, spread the word, hashtag Angelkova in August 2020, and that is Kameliya Angelkova. We are working out of her books all month, and I cannot wait to, I almost said play with you guys, but you know what I mean, like play in my coloring books and chat some more with you guys and show you stuff. So let me know down below, once again, if you would like to see individual flip-throughs of books, or if you like what I do when I group them together and do a few at a time. Let me know. And we have our little lizard here, a start, and he is so cute. I really, really am enjoying this, and I'm glad I picked this picture today. If you guys want to see me color out of anything else, again, this month I'm gonna probably, for my color and chats at least, stick to Kameliya Angelkova. I will be coloring other things, hopefully, don't worry. But let me know down below if you have any suggestions of videos you'd like to see me do, challenges, anything. Just let me know. And this is where I always get rambly because I don't know how to close out a video. Anyway, yeah. You know what to do. Like, share, comment, ring the bell if you want to see more random squirrely talky videos like this one, or flip throughs or anything. And I hope to chat with you guys real soon. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good week.